Now to our GMA cover story. Reality star Kylie Jenner revealing she removed the lip fillers that made so many headlines when she got them as a teen. We're going to speak with Dr. Ashton. She's back in just a moment, but first, Amy is back with all those details.
Yeah, we know so many teens have been watching and following Kylie. She's a makeup mogul. She revealed she first began getting temporary fillers at just 15 years old, but now at 20, she's apparently saying no more.
This is Malibu lip liner. I kind of put it all over my lips.
Her claim to fame has been her fans' obsession with her full lips.
I think it's kind of cool.
Kylie Jenner, whose lips famously became very plump in 2014, now revealing she is no longer enhancing her lips with temporary fillers. Sharing these photos of her new natural lips on Instagram, confirming to fans in her comment section, "I got rid of all my filler." In 2015, she admitted to lip enhancements and said on her show Life of Kylie, she began to inject her lips at 15 after a boy she likes said she had small lips.
I took that really hard. Just when a guy you like says that.
In 2014, she flat out denied the allegation of enhancements on Twitter, saying, "These plastic surgery rumors hurt my feelings, to be honest, and are kinda insulting," adding, "Just in case anyone forgot, I'm 16. Almost 229,000 teens between 13 and 19 years old had either minimal invasive or surgical cosmetic procedures last year. Experts say teens may be seeking cosmetic enhancements as a way to deal with self-esteem and emotional issues that may eventually change as they get older.
It's very common for young teens to use plastic surgery to deal with emotional issues and to try to raise their self-esteem.
And the response on social media has been overwhelmingly positive. Some followers saying she looks like the old Kylie. Robin?
All right, Amy, Dr. Ashton is back, so tell us how these fillers work.
Okay, well, some mini med school here. The most common filler is something called HA, or hyaluronic acid, and really the way it works is it's a substance that pulls water into the tissue. So if you imagine just your dry old kitchen sponge, that one is without the filler. All you do when you add that hyaluronic acid or any number of fillers, it pulls water in, and that is literally what's going on in the tissue. Now, it's temporary, so it'll wear off in time, or there are antidotes, there are substances that can literally counteract that filler in some cases and dissolve it. And so when people say getting it removed, that's usually what they mean.
Getting them removed. On the way over, Michael asked me to ask you, does it leave stretch marks?
Well, it depends how much you're putting in, right? And skin is definitely elastic and resilient, so it can deform the skin. But here are the risks that people need to know, especially when you're talking about an adolescent or young adult with these types of cosmetic procedures. First of all, there's always the potential, even though it's small, for infection, scarring, discomfort. You can be unhappy with the cosmetic result, which is common and definitely a possibility. And there is possibility for long-term damage. These fillers have not been studied for 30, 40, 50 years. So if you start using them at age 15, we don't know what you're going to look like when you're 70. And obviously there's a big cost issue. These are incredibly expensive.
So if you're a parent and you have a teen who has seen this and says, "Hey, Mom, or Dad, I want
That's
this,"
right.
what advice do you have?
Well, first of all, we have to remember it's not just girls. I mean, the majority of them are adolescent or young girls, but it affects boys too. I think from the parent standpoint, you want to ask questions. You want to ask your child why they're unhappy. If it's because a boy or a girl made a comment, boy, that's something you want to jump all over and target at the root cause and not just put a Band-Aid on it. And then you want to ask the provider, are they board certified? What is their opinion on this age group and using these kind of cosmetic enhancements? And Robin, we have a saying in surgery, a good surgeon knows when to cut, a great surgeon knows when not to. So I think that really applies to this case. I mean, if a 14-year-old or 15-year-old walks into a cosmetic dermatologist's office and says, "Start filling up my face," I think the best medical response is, "I'm not going to do it."
And to find out why.
That's the thing. I mean, look, there are adults that aren't fully formed in terms of our ego and self-esteem. How can you expect a 15-year-old or 20-year-old to really be at terms with that? So it's about treating the whole person.
As always, Jen, thanks so much.
You bet, Robin.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.